Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with update El Zazuli as Sevilla join Real Betis in the race for the 20 million euro Barca winger. Of course, he is now open to a loan exit. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about outcast defender Eric Garcia, as the 10 million rated Barca defender is willing to leave amid interest from La Liga rivals. We are also going to be discussing on that. So as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As we enter the final days of the transfer window this summer, Barcelona are set to be a hubbub of late activity, with several incomings and outgoings expected. One player who appears likely to leave in the coming days is young winger Ace Abday. The 21-year-old winger is keen on playing regularly and was reportedly disappointed by not being involved in any minute against Villarreal this past Sunday. As such, his future remains open, and now journalist Alonso Rivero is reporting that Sevilla have entered the race to sign Abde as well. Indeed, Sevilla are understood to have identified the Barcelona young star as an option to replace star winger Luis Ocampos, who is a subject of a transfer interest from Fulham. However, Los Neviñones might have to stave off competition from local rivals Real Betis, who have been on the trail for Abde for quite a long time now. Indeed, Manuel Pellegrini's side have set their sights on the 21-year-old Moroccan for a while now, with new sporting director Ramon Planes an admirer, having signed the winger while sporting director at Barcelona. The report adds that Betis would be willing to pay 10 million euros to Barca in exchange of 50% of Abde's rights. However, it is stated that if Abde decides to leave, Barcelona would prefer that he leave permanently and would seek a transfer fee of about 20 million euros for the Moroccan attacker. Abde, for his part, is open to a departure as he is unsure about his game time, despite Xavi giving assurances that he will have a vital role. But the winger and his entourage are understood to be pushing for a loan departure rather than a permanent exit from the Catalan club. As such, the matter could drag on the last few hours of this transfer market, and so it remains to be seen how the situation revolves or resolves and where could Abde play his football towards the end of the season. Of course, I will still maintain that Abde shouldn't be sold. Abde still remains an important player. If we want to really compete for all competitions, we should have the depth. We should have squad depth. We know normally there have always been this issue of game time being one of the reasons why some players feel frustrated, especially the young players. And of course, the season just begun. We have played just 3 games so far, and we still have a lot of games to be played, isn't it? So for me, I don't see anything of a big deal for this update situation because I still believe that Xavi will count on him big time for many games. So far, it's true that he hasn't been starting games, but you can't just rush to conclusions saying that because update you are not starting games, then you are not part of my plans. He is part of Xavi's plans, and Xavi is trying to ensure that everybody plays, everybody can rotate. And of course, inevitably, there have been a lot of transfer rumors these days about Ace Abday, linking him with an exit. And of course, if these reports are to be believed, then it's going to be possible, surely, that he leave because There are clubs that we have just mentioned, like Sevilla, Betis, of course, who are showing strong interest in him. And those are clubs that you might count Abde to become a sure starter there. Unlike Barca, and that could be a tempting factor for Abde to leave Barca this summer. Of course, the only good thing that if Abde leave will be the possibility to easily bring in Joao Felix. We know that players like Joao Felix, who is also playing similar positions, has been a player that Barca have long linked with, especially after missing out on the Neymar capture or on a possible return for Neymar. And of course, Xavi now, who was opposed to the idea of Felix coming, just like how he did with Neymar, is now reportedly open to the possibility of Joao Felix joining the Catalan Giants, all because in fact, it is getting late and there's no time to start selecting options, right? Of course, so for update situation, it is still undecided. It is still doubtful, actually, how his future will look like because there have been Ansu Fati linked with exit and Ace Abde. Those are the two prominent players in attack that their futures continues to be so uncertain as it stands. So let's see how the window looks like as it nears its end. Then on to the final story of discussion. According to breaking reports from Neil Solar of SER, Eric Garcia is willing to leave Barca this summer. Girona are well placed to sign him, and the Spanish international would be open to a move to the La Liga side. Garcia has spoken to several Girona stars already and is strongly considering a transfer. However, Xavi wants him to stay and sees Lenglet as the only transferable defender in the squad. Gerard Romero adds that if the defender moves to Girona, it will be on a loan deal, as the club do not have the money to pay Barca immediately. Of course, it has always been clear that Garcia will not be a starter this season. Araujo, Koundé, Christensen, and possibly Inigo Martinez ahead of him in the pecking order. He is fifth choice in Xavi's plans. Yet, Garcia, whose market value is about 10 million euros, already has minutes to show 3 games into the season. Barcelona are short-staffed in defense with both Araujo and Inigo Martinez on the sidelines through injury. Andres Christensen's discomfort thus forced Xavi to count on Garcia the other night against Villarreal, and the defender did not disappoint. With regular playing time no longer appearing so distant, the Spaniards could be tempted to push for one more season under Xavi. Of course, speaking after the 4-3 win over Villarreal, Xavi said, "I trust Eric Garcia a lot. There are many moments in which he has the ball under pressure, and he always does well. For me, he's a guarantee." So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.